What is this? A wood chipper? No. Well, I'm kind of fired up to work on the wood chipper today. I had a great suggestion after uploading the last video that I should try spinning this generator head with a drill and see if it works, because I made the comment, that I don't know if this generator head works anymore. So I have this adapter from my line boring setup. I'm going to see if I can use it real quick. The only problem is that generator head is 3,600 RPM, 3,600. And I know I don't have a drill that goes that fast. So I don't know if it will, make power below that. If it'll actually start anywhere below that RPM or not. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's going to need a lot of RPM before it'll get excited. And I have the old Cub Cadet sitting in the shop right now. I fired it up yesterday to cover up a water line that I had to dig out. Those who might remember, I put in a CV joint to connect the engine to the hydrostat transmission a couple years ago. It's still working great. I am loving it. It's really smooth. Excellent thing. I'm so glad I put that on there. So I just thought I'd let you know, since it's sitting here, that it's still working good. Oh, but I guess the real reason I parked it in here is my filter holder broke off. So I've got to build a new one. As you can see, the little tabs are still bolted down in there, but the little hoopy doody that goes over and holds it in place is gone. So yeah, I don't know. I guess the harmonics were a little bit wrong, because that last drive shaft I had on here vibrated a little, and I'm guessing it was just the perfect harmonics to snap that thing off over the years. I just realized I didn't record that. Anyways, I did spin the generator with a drill, put my little adapter on there. I got a little bit of voltage, very low, like a volt. Unfortunately, the half-inch drills I have, because the end of this adapter is half-inch, are only 1,600 RPM drills. I'm guessing it's not quite enough to excite it, but I think it proves that it will excite. It's not completely dead by getting around a volt. So, yeah, sorry I didn't record that, but all it was footage of the thing spinning and my voltmeter showing a little bit of movement on the needle. Okay, now I am making standoffs for this down here, because I need to raise the generator head up just a little bit off of this frame. So what I'm going to do is just cut some pieces off of some 1 1/4" square stock. Wish I could just kind of clamp them all together at once and do it all at once. That'd be kind of neat. I'd like to use the Rockford to do this, because I really like the Rockford lathe. It's an awesome lathe. I get a really good surface finish with it because it's tight. The gibs are tight, the ways are tight, everything's square. It's a good solid machine, lots of mass to it. I love using it. But I'm going to use a little Atlas because it will be faster. These parts compared to the chuck on this lathe are very small, so it's kind of hard to work in there on that. I have them all to basic length. They're within a few thousandths of each other. I didn't get them quite right for some reason. So what I'm doing is I've got this the dial set at 50 on the compound here. I'm going to put them all in flush against the chuck, because they catch on these corners. So I'll put them in flush, and I'm just going to run the compound in with it set at 50 on every single one of them. And hopefully they'll be close to the same length. I'll hold my finger there to make sure it doesn't vibrate, and turn the dial. I'm not quite on center. I'm leaving a little nipple, but I'll just hit that with the belt sander real quick. I'm just connect the corners with scribe lines, and that's going to be the center because these things don't have to be on center by any means. I'm not even center drilling it, just using the drill bit, making sure I'm on pretty close to the intersection of the lines. I'm going to start drilling. But why am I doing this on the drill press instead of the lathe? Well, it takes a long time to screw a tailstock in and out. You know, on a drill press it's really quick, up and down. I don't know if I'm going to try going all the way through. I don't even know if that tap will go all the way through. I might have to do both sides. Well, there we jammed. Oh, forgot, does this holder go up that big? Oh, yes it does. So, I think we're good enough. I'll go ahead and flip it over. Alright. Ooh, that didn't sound good. We're gonna quit there. That sounds a little squeaky and nasty. Oh, I'm about in all the way anyway. Sweet. Okay. Well, there we go. And that's how I do those. I should find myself. Drop the nut. No, I don't need it. Anyway, I can hold these bolts, at least the 3 with the hex from behind, and it's not going to thread in there nice and easy. It's turning the bolt. Dang it. Well, I have the dropsies. Did I hurt it any? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, which side's the short side? Doesn't look like it matters. That side's going easy. There. Oh, that's going to go great. It'd be nice if it go all the way around to a square like that. Make another quarter turn out of that one. Ho 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 ho! Sometimes you're lucky. Oh! About lost the generator there. It's kind of loose, but I don't think I can go another quarter. That would be a lot. I wonder if I can push it in, turn it, and then pull it back out. Nope, not quite. There we go. Try that. Almost. I don't know if I want to dare horse down off that much or not. Yeah, there we go. That's So those two are flush, pretty close to flush with the angle iron. And then those two are quite a bit of overhang. So I need to come in about an inch, or not an inch. So I need to bring this back angle iron here forward about ½ an inch. And then I think it'd be good. So I think what I'm going to do is these holes way over there for the motor, I'm just basically going to drill them right beside where they are this way, and that'll bring that whole angle iron up about ½ inch. And since I was drilling holes in this angle iron, I figured I might as well drill the holes to mount the generator. So that side is ready to go. I got an eyeball center on that though is the problem, because I don't... Yeah. Well, that ain't going to be perfect, but... It's all bolted down. Yay! I gotta get a 4-inch pulley for that generator, because the engine has a 4-inch pulley on it. I went to order one, and lo and behold, a 4-inch pulley for a belt, size A belt, they only have the bore available up to a 3/4 inch shaft. So I'm going to make one. What I'm currently thinking is using the Weld-A-Hub and making a pulley to go on that real quick. I think that'd save me a little bit of time. Those Weld-A-Hubs are cheap. I don't know. We'll see. But that's probably what I'll do, because if I use the Weld-A-Hub like that, then I can just use like I think it was a 5/8 piece of steel. It's all the thicker I need to make a pulley for an A-belt. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that next, because I really, really want to get this generator going and use it once in a while. And I really want to know if it works, or if I've just completely wasted my time on it. It's bolted down, and I'm excited. So look at that. So get a pulley on there, and we'll see if it lights up. That's pretty cool. So thanks for watching, everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, bye.